Family Pictures USA. Once you see America through family pictures, you'll never see this country the same way again.
This is my grandmother, Samantha Moore Coley, and this is her and my grandfather.
And they both worked here at the mill?
They both worked here at the mill. My grandmother worked 40 years here.
I see.
My grandfather, I think maybe 8 to 10 years, I believe.
Rocky Mount was a company town that developed around North Carolina's second oldest cotton mill, located along the Tar River. The workers lived, shopped, and went to school here for generations. Neighbors were family, and family were often neighbors, and the mill dominated life. Built in 1818, the mill closed in the 1990s when the textile industry collapsed and the town went into decline. Now the mill has come back to life, and we join a reunion of old-timers to share memories and to celebrate its latest reinvention. And you two are cousins?
We are cousins, yes. My grandmother was also Samantha Coley, and my grandfather, Percy Coley. This is the earliest that we have. We're guessing that was probably in the 20s, late 20s maybe.
Have you seen this image before?
Not until today.
Oh, you're cousins, but have you been keeping all the images?
No. As you can tell, all of these pictures were either taken here at the mill or at the River Drive.
My grandmother, who was such an entrepreneur, on River Drive, she had a little bait shop, which a lot of people remembered going to her shop and buying bait, fishing worms. That Allison and I used to count the worms, and my brother, and put in a cup to sell.
So they really appreciated documenting themselves. And they're very glamorous photographs. Look.
They really are.
Aren't they beautiful? I accompany cousins Allison and Mariam to their grandmother's former home in the center of town.
When you're here now on these steps of your grandparents' home, how do you feel about this place? And times have changed, but the structure's still here. What feelings, what thoughts come to mind?
First and foremost for me is we're just really thrilled that they restored it, because the house, like many homes around here, was in very tough condition. So we were thrilled to hear that they were going to restore it. Of course, as with any childhood place of your memory, you have a lot of memories when you come here, and remember all the time we spent here together and with our grandparents. One thing about my grandmother is she believed very much in the faith and helping of other people. I think that's why so many people remember her, because she reached out and helped so many people when they needed it.
She was like the confidant of the mill village. People would come here all the time. A neighbor would come in and sit right at her little kitchen table and start sharing their woes with her. And she'd say, let's talk about it. I mean, that was the kind of person she was.
She was the mill village life coach before we knew what a life coach was. One thing about living in the mill community is everyone helped everybody.
Hearing that this area was run down after the mill closed, I would imagine that when you came during that time period, that it was difficult to see this house. And so now seeing it rehabilitated or renovated.
We both joke and say, oh wow, if they could see this now, they'd be turning over in their graves.
Today, due to a wave of investment, newcomers are moving in and helping to revitalize the town.
Hey!
Oh,
Hi there.
How are you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
Good.
their grandmother used to live here.
Wow.
And our mothers grew up here.
And our mothers grew up here.
Yes.
A lot of history.
Oh yes,
Yes.
a lot of history, a lot of history.
I want to share this with you guys anytime you want to come
Thank
by.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
If you wanna come
Thank
in.
you.
That's
That's
very
so sweet.
I'd like to take a picture of the three of you.
Okay, great.
Absolutely.
If you want more photos and the stories behind them, hit subscribe.